Hi, let's take a look at the folder structure you should probably create within our course. So that's this particular video here. When we go to File Explorer, we will see a MART 1. You'll probably create a MART 145 course or folder within your documents area on your own local computer. So I just called it MART 145 Fall 2015 so we know when we took this particular course. Now remember, we have a number of different tutorials and then Dreamweaver parts, but to start with, let's go ahead and develop the structure that we'll need to probably do complete our homework for this particular course. Let's go ahead and start with tutorial 1. Now, and I've already created a folder called tutorial 1 here, and that is the actual tutorial. Remember, it's a little confusing maybe. Tutorial 1 is the chapter. This tutorial 1 is the actual site that you're going to create. Now within any site you have a folder or a container, if you will, and all of your HTML files and images will be within that. So this tutorial 1 is that container. If we double click and look in that container, we'll see our HTML file, and HTML or HTM, it doesn't matter what extension you use, either one is fine. But we see our main HTML file and then our images folder. So we've created an images folder and put the images that we're going to use within our HTML file within that folder. Okay, so remember, this is what your structure should look like. If you have more than one file within your site, this is simple, and of course it's textbook stuff, and your project will get bigger. But we'll have a number of HTML files listed, and all of your images should be dropped into the pics and things should be dropped into the images folder, and then this file can access them. Now let's do this. We're up in tutorial 1. Okay, remember that this is the actual chapter. You'll also need to go into new and create a new folder and probably call it tutorial 1 chapter, or I should say, let's do it this way, project 1, because we're doing case project 1. Call it case project 1. Now in this case, you're going to go ahead and create your HTML file here and then create a new folder called images. Okay, so for tutorial 1, that's what I expect, and it will benefit you. And then for the case projects, this way. Now it's going to be handy, we'll come back to this and we'll zip this actual tutorial 1 and then submit that. So that's how that's going to work. When we're into this folder and creating your file, creating your HTML file with the images, we should be able to double click on that particular file and load it into our browser and then see what it looks like. Typically how you'll have to do this is edit. You can right click and edit with Notepad++ once that's installed, and edit it and then save it and then be able to run it again to see if you've made those changes. So that's typically how you have to do that. Edit it, save the changes, double click on it from the Explorer window again, see what it looks like in your browser. Okay, so that's how you'll have to do that. And I think that's probably all you need to know about that folder structure and the website. Thank you.